Hi, my beautiful ladies. It's Dish, and hello to my gentlemen as well, my kings. So I am going to talk about three-letter word that some people are afraid to talk about, don't want to talk about. I'm going to talk about it. S-E-X. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Okay. See, if you're old school, you know who did that song. So I ain't gonna tell y'all because you got to be old school to know that. But anyway, so seriously, okay. So queens and kings. Sex is great. Sure. Okay? Yes, let's get it out the way. Sex is great and wonderful. Unfortunately, our society places a lot of value on sex. But that value is placed on it not from a connection standpoint, in my opinion, but more so we've become very much of a hookup culture, and sex is unfortunately something that keeps incompatible people together. When it comes to a relationship, okay, I don't have rules. Like, I'm not here to give you a 90-day rule, a 60-day rule. I'm not here to do that. I'm just talking to you from a standpoint of not allowing sex to be the band-aid, okay, for issues that you already have. Not allowing sex to be sort of the mask that allows you. It basically is a mask to cover up for your insecurities, okay? So ladies, there are men that use sex as validation, okay? That's just, it's the truth. A man should want to get to know you, okay? His words and his actions should match, and they should be consistent, okay? Everybody wants sex. That is not something we need to be like shy to talk about per se. Like, everybody wants that, including myself. Okay. However, we do deserve to want to have that with a man who is worthy of us having that, to be intimate on that level. And he needs to prove that. Okay. Yes. Queens. We deserve that. The man needs to prove he's worthy of our love because we are the prize. Period. Point blank. We're the prize. Okay. And yes, kings. You guys are kings, but we're the prize. Okay. If all he's talking about is sex and the man is not thinking about your feelings at all, then to me, I mean, and hopefully to you, it's kind of showing you like what he's really after. I mean, again, we all want that. And that's a natural part of humanity. Okay. But for him to constantly bring it up and basically not want to get to know you, and he, he's not showing in his actions that he wants to really genuinely, authentically get to know you and build that solid foundation with you first, before, getting to that level, then why would you even be concerned with him? Sex is not going to, for males or females, okay? Sex is not going to change. It's not going to change a foundation, a relationship that doesn't have a strong foundation. Like, if you guys don't like each other now, sex is not going to change that. Okay. Yes, the sex might be great. Okay. We're keeping it real here. The sex might be great, but you guys are still incompatible. You guys still don't like each other. Outside of sex, you don't have anything in common. Like there's nothing the two of you two would not be together if sex was off the table. We need to stop using that, like sex as a band-aid. Sex is not just supposed to be this random thing. And I'm not judging you for how you are, wherever you are in your life and what you're doing with that. What I'm saying to you is like just to be more mindful and to really look at your relationships, okay? And ladies, the men that you're getting with, and essentially men, the women that you're getting with, you know, are you guys solid without sex? Like, are you guys friends and you have fun together and, you know, you have a really, like the emotional connection is there. Like you guys are, you know, like this, like you can't be pulled apart. Like, is that already there without sex? You know what I mean? Like that's what I would hope that you would want for yourself. Because I know I would want that, or at least I want that. Like I want us to be solid without that. I want us to be like this and tighter without that. And so therefore, when we do get to a level where we bring that part in, we're already solid. And so that, if anything, should just enhance what we already have, the solid foundation that we've already built. So we're not using sex to cover up. We're not using sex as, you know, a way to cover up our feelings, not have to deal with our real issues and things that are really going on within ourselves, but also, you know, with us maybe as a couple, because a lot of people are doing that. And we need to be real about that. Some people would not be together if it weren't for sex. And truthfully, some of y'all ain't got nothing to offer but that. And that's really, really sad. The point is, you know, I'm just saying for you guys to consider really like who you are authentically, who you are at the core, like who you want to be, how you want to show up in the world, like who you are, and, you know, continue to work on yourself, your inner work. In other words, constantly working on yourself, growing, you know, self-improvement, working on you. And so when it comes to the relationships and the people that you're choosing to date and go out with and stuff, you know, think about that. Am I using sex? It's like just some right now, which is okay if that's all you're looking for. But I'm coming from a standpoint of I'm coming from a standpoint of, you know, the people that want long-term relationships and you know, maybe marriage, and they're marriage minded, long-term, for the long haul. That's what I'm talking about. Are we really friends? Do we really have a genuine, authentic connection now, you know, before we introduce the physical intimacy? Like, where are we without that? No sex as a band-aid. Work on yourself, work on whatever issues that you have, because we all have them. Hello. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I have issues, trust me. Ooh, Jesus, my poor husband. Oh, I know. But anyway, yeah, no, seriously, don't use sex as a band-aid. Sex is not a cover-up. It should not be, you know, used for a way to not have to deal with ourselves. It's no different than, you know, the bad boy, or the stereotypical bad boy. We all know the bad boy image or persona is just a cover up for a mask of insecurities. You shouldn't have to jump into bed with anyone like quickly in order to have a connection, if that makes sense. Like, you shouldn't have to quickly become physical, you know, for you guys to be compatible. Like, if you guys can't talk, communicate, like I said, you don't like each other, like, and you know, you take the sex out of the equation, and you're just left to sit with each other in a room by yourselves, like, are you guys going to be okay? Would you talk? Would there be like any real connection? Because if not, then sorry to maybe bust your bubble, or maybe hit you with some truth that maybe there really isn't anything to you guys. You'd take it off the table, like, and all of a sudden, like, y'all don't want to talk. There's nothing. You don't have, I mean, clearly, is that the only thing that was keeping you together? We have to keep it real. We have to address and talk about some of these things. Hello, I'm human like you guys. Yeah, constant inner work and growth and personal development and breaking my own cycles of broken records. So I'm here with you, trust me. And so that's why I'm talking about it. So I love you queens and I love you kings. And I really truly believe that you deserve the best of everything, all of your heart's desires, your dream relationship, your dream marriage, your dream life partner. Okay, I believe you are worthy and deserving of that. Our hookup culture, the Monday through Friday relationships, microwave relationships, you know, hello, maybe I'm not saying you got to wait till marriage. I'm not, like I said, I'm not coming with 90-day rules or anything. I'm not coming from that space. I'm coming from a space of wanting you to honor yourself and value yourself, and be more mindful when it comes to your dating life and your relationships and everything. And just to consider looking at whether or not you guys are truly solid without sex. We should really have connections, a connection with the person before we kind of bring that in. Like, you should be solid before we bring that in. But that's just me. And I really hope that you guys at least just consider that, because you're worthy of that. You know, so I love you kings. I love you queens. My ladies, you know I love you guys and I'm here for you. But I'm here for you guys too. I really am. So I love you, my queens, kings as well. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye.